close. I want to focus on something that seems to have gone under the radar. The text says that the father, rejoicing that his son is home, then declares that the fatted calf is to be killed so we can celebrate my son is home. And I understand that the calf was killed to celebrate the festivities of eating. Then he calls for the robe to be placed on his baby boy. I understand that this is symbolic of the son being restored and clothed in the righteousness of God. I understand. Then he calls for it to be put on his son's finger. And I understand that this is symbolic of the son being placed back in authority and given everything that he had lost. But when the daddy calls for the shoes, I had a little issue because I was trying to figure out what was so special about the shoes. Well, if you remember, the son, when he was way out there, he had formulated this speech. And in the speech, he said, I'm going to tell my daddy I've sinned against heaven and against him, and I'm no longer to be called worthy, his son, but just let me be a servant. Y'all remember that? Well, I believe eisegetically that God allowed the father to feel the son's heart. And because he wanted to make sure the son was restored completely, he took away any thought that he wasn't going to be treated like a servant. So because one of the main identifiers of a servant is that they were barefooted, the father says, I need to make sure that you know you are not a servant. Go and get my baby some shoes. I thought that was pretty good. Then God said, go deeper. I said, what do you want me to see, God? He said, what do you see when you see shoes? I said, God, I see residue. He said, why is that? I said, because residue is a sign of what the person has been through. And I said, I want to let you say this. It's important for us to understand that our shoes symbolically reveal where we have been in life. Our residue is a reminder of our hurt and pain and struggles and setbacks and setups and heartaches and heartbreaks and tears and disappointments that we've been through. But that's not the end of the story. The residue on our shoes is also an indicator of where we're on our way to. Every year we step on these grounds. Our shoes are a reminder to our forefathers and our heritage makers that yes, we've been through the storm and the rain, but we made it. We had some heartache and pain, but we made it. We've had some tears and some fears, but we made it, and we made it. I see shoes all over the campus. I see doctors' shoes and lawyers' shoes and superintendent shoes and principal shoes and accountant shoes and preacher shoes and biologist shoes and chemist shoes and professor shoes and consultant shoes and president shoes and musicians shoes and mentors shoes and singers shoes and actors shoes and bakers shoes and mothers shoes and fathers shoes. Because he was another good work shall perform it to the end. No, it won't be easy. But as my mentor here in JCC told me one time, if you can't be a pine on the top of a hill, be a shrub in the mountain, but be the best of the shrub by the side of the river. If you can't be a bush, just be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. For it's not by size that you win